It's go time for the Pelicans here at home.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Stolen by Holiday. Here's Williamson. Holiday against Sexton. Williamson in the post. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And tonight, a look at perhaps the future of the league, but it takes time, as you know, Steve, to build that.
You're right, Kevin. You got to start somewhere. A lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow, but I love what I'm seeing. You see how Ingram's polished his game, looking smooth from the mid-range.
Sexton on the wing, guarded by Holiday. From about 16, another shot. Drummond passes it to Garland. Knocked away. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Drew Holiday is providing full service, showing he can do it all.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Now, here's Garland. Ball with the rebound. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Favors passes to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now, here's Sexton. To the paint, here's Drummond. Great D that time from Favors.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Ingram wide open. Off target from three-point range. Outside Holiday. Kicks it to Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingram's got his second basket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Here's Ball. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the nature of the beast. Sexton is just constantly in attack mode, looking to make a play.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And Sexton drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Jackson looking around. Hayes down low. He's covered by Thompson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside, Sexton. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Here's Hart. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched. especially inside.
Redick against Sexton. That's tipped. Here's Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Sexton against Redick, and he comes up with the deuce. Sexton's got 10.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Down low, stolen by Thompson. Left side, Sexton. The three. They get the rebound.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. New Orleans. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2. New Orleans in the lead. And the wide open shot from Redick. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Redick's got himself on the board with 3 there.
J.J. Redick, one of the premier shooters in this league. Boy, he knocked that one down.
Now Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Jackson, out to the wing. Here's Hart. Back to Jackson. To the inside, and Okafor slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so here's Cleveland, following the score by New Orleans. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Garland.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And the pass to Hart. Okafor up top. Back to Hart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
Now, here's Garland. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pelicans leading by 5. To the wing on the left. And here is Williamson. He has 7. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Garland with it. He's got 5. Five to shoot for 3. Cleveland gets it back, and Drummond is right there.
The upward explosiveness of Andre Drummond, almost impossible to stop on the putback.
Ball, the pass to Favors. He gets it in there. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Now, here's Garland. It's Drummond, top of the key. Garland, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Ingram outside. And it's sent back by Drummond. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not.
Oh, that was something else.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. There's 10 seconds left here in the second. And Ball slams it in.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
Just 3 on the clock. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Sexton.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is...
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5. Roman the paint. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Ball. Garland with the rebound. Love right side. It's deflected. Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Drummond. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. And the dunk by Williamson.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Sexton against Ball. Outside, Sexton. To the paint. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Ball feeling it out a bit. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots from 14. Another one falls for New Orleans.
A sound jumper goes a long way in this league. Ingram understands that and makes the most of his.
Outside, Sexton. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ball.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Ingram dishes to Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Williamson's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Pelicans. Now Sexton, 16 points for him. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And he lays in the alley-oop. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Ball against Sexton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Sexton against Redick. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Pelicans with possession here. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Pelicans shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the technical free throw is good.
J.J. Redick, the former Blue Devil, has really developed into one of the game's most deadliest shooters.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it. Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
New Orleans leading by 10. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holiday. Got a piece of it.
You know, having a point guard who can block shots is a luxury. Sexton with terrific timing and reach on that one.
Holiday, the pass to Melli. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Sexton up top. Over Holiday. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Sexton. He's off on that one. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Hart, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's a great shooter, but not just a gunner. JJ finding the open man.
Right side, Sexton. Okafor against Thompson. Down low, Okafor comes in with the double team. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3. Pelicans leading by 14. And here's Redick over Porter. And too long on the shot.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Here's Hart, guarded by Porter. Here's Okafor. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Okafor's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Sexton. To the middle. Nance dishes to Thompson. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And Holiday kicks to Hart. It's Redick on the wing. Here's the 3. Drills it from outside. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
And you love playing with a guy like JJ. The way he stretches the floor, it opens up everything for everybody.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Sexton the pass to Porter. Back to Sexton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Holiday.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. Ball dishes to Favors. Redick for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Ball kicks to Redick. New Orleans moving it around. Favors surveying the floor. There's the triple, and stolen by Sexton. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Sexton with it. It's Drummond, high post. Inside. Outside, Sexton. And he's good on the 3 ball. Sexton's got 29 in the game.
That's a good look by Kevin Love. The decision-making with the ball in his hands makes him different than other 4s.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Pelicans.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it. Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball. Redick with the three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Kept alive.
You know, that's what happens when you don't block out effectively. Kevin Love just outworked everybody.
Missed. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were... terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the point. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the three, the small forward.
I tell you, you allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And here are the Cavaliers now. Now Garland. To the inside. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Garland. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
Brooks against Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Colin Sexton, early in his career, has demonstrated great instincts in the pick and roll. Good decision making.
And Valanciunas now atop the key. And there it is for him. Here's Garland. Outside, Sexton. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Winslow dishes to Jackson. Here's Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. And it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Garland, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
Out to the right wing. Valanciunas finds Winslow. And here's Jackson, and stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Sexton's shot is good.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer. Easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
Now here's Morant. The drive by Jackson. Valanciunas. Good D by Drummond.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Sexton against Brooks. Sexton the pass to Drummond. And he makes that one. Drummond's got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant dishes to Jackson. There's Winslow, and the dunk by Winslow.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Good on the bucket. Sexton's got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Morant dishes to Brooks. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Love kicks to Sexton. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Good.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Jackson. Sexton on the wing. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in a shooting guard. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for Cleveland.
Well, that's a prime example of why Tristan Thompson is considered one of the best offensive rebounders in the game right now.
And slam dunk by Clark.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Garland, the pass to Windler. Porter with it. Pass to Garland. Over Jones. The baseline J off the mark. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. 6-point game. Here's Gutteridge. Guarded by Porter. No good from Clark.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Thompson dishes to Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Clark. The 9-footer's on the mark. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch. Here's Porter.
It's rebounded by Gutteridge. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jones drives in. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Thompson, high post. To the middle. Here's Windler. Banked in off the glass. Windler's got his first points of the night.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. He gets that one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. To the paint. Now, here's Garland. Defended by Jones. Garland with it. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Valanciunas, and stolen by Drummond. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Brooks against Sexton. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, if you've got the speed of Colin Sexton, put the ball on the deck and make sure you make good use of it.
Jackson kicks to Winslow. The 9-foot shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Down low. Out to Brooks. Passes it to Jackson. Shoots from 8. Here's Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Here's Drummond. No good on the triple. The shot, no good. And the first half is now in the books. Cleveland.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 14 points and one. And that'll do it for our.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Sexton against Morant. The shot by Sexton, no good. Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Drummond's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Valanciunas, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, the big man has quite the presence inside. Jonas Valanciunas gets physical and draws the contact. He's got to stay aggressive.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Garland kicks to Sexton. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Back to Anderson. Memphis moving it around. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Right side Jackson. Here's Anderson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Anderson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And Anderson has it in the corner. Jackson dishes to Morant. Kicks to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Anderson in the post. Defended by Sexton. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Free throw good, Sexton.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
Melton passes to Clark. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Outside, Sexton. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And guys, for Colin Sexton, it's really about taking smart shots, because when he does, you can see he's got the ability to catch fire.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Jones drives in. Here's Clark. The pass to Melton. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Melton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Cleveland leading by 12. 1:07 left in the 3rd quarter. Outside, Sexton. Here's Thompson. Porter in the corner. Pass to Windler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sexton. It's blocked. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Porter with the steal. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Jones against Sexton. And it's Clark with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Outside, Porter. Stripped it away. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Morant drives in. Valanciunas got a piece of it. Out to Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. In the corner. Winslow with it. Just 4 to shoot. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the middle. Here's Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now, here's Garland. And here's Porter. Thompson. Great positioning on the putback.
Now, the first thing you need to do as a defender is locate Thompson on a miss because you know he's looking for the putback slam.
Morant kicks to Clark. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. No good from Valanciunas. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Brooks against Porter. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Now here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Don't you love guys who are willing to do the dirty work? Larry Nance's activity making him a factor on the rebounding aspect.
Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Misses in close.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Garland. Here's Thompson. Nance outside. Outside Porter. To the left side wing. There's Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Misses from close range. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out to Brooks. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Feeds it to Winslow, and it's Brooks in the corner. There's 1:34 left in the fourth, and a missed layup. There's Garland. It's not going to go for him. Morant with some nice D. Brooks dishes to Valanciunas. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Now Winslow. Back to Valanciunas. Shot from 12. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
Well, how about you get a look at the range of Jonas Valanciunas? Gets this done with his back to the basket, or in that case, the mid-range jumper.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Colin Sexton.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Sexton against Brooks. Sexton on the wing, and Sexton slams it in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Brooks with no one around, and the shot is long. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A spectacular side as we approach our broadcast. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Sexton. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Now, here's Fultz. He's guarded closely, and the shot goes in. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
It's Fournier on the wing. Three-pointer. Isaac. And Isaac stays with it.
Well, you have to keep Isaac off the boards. I mean, when he's that close to the rim and has good position, he's a threat to grab a bunch of rebounds.
Now, here's Garland. Left side, Sexton. And stolen by Fournier. The drive by Vucevic. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Garland. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Vucevic. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Fultz plays with an awful lot of heart. Excellent at forcing the defense to foul him on these drives to the rim.
That free throw good from Fultz. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Cavaliers on offense. They trail by 3. Sexton kicks to Osman. Fultz against Sexton. Shot clock at 5. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Love the pass to Osman. To end the run. Sexton's shot is good.
And although Sexton is slightly undersized, he plays with great physicality and aggression. Nice finish there off contact.
Passes it to Isaac. Fournier in the corner. Fires for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Orlando. Sexton against Fournier. It's stolen by Fultz. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, he does not take any possessions off. None. I mean, got to give Fultz a lot of credit. Great at keeping his hands active on defense.
Now here's Sexton. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Fultz. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Rebounded by Isaac.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And so here's Cleveland following Evan Fournier's 3. Back to Fultz. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Gordon. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Magic.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 guard.
And Clark, when he comes in the game, you know that Terrence Ross is looking to score. That's his role, and boy, he relishes it.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's cut from the cloth of the old school bucket getters, where you know their primary objective and focus is to put it in the basket, and they do it a lot of different ways and at a high volume. So that's who Terrence Ross is. He's an explosive, dynamic, packs a lot of points in the short periods of time scored.
Here's Carter Williams, lays it up and banks it in.
Now that's all heart from Carter Williams. I mean, he works hard out there to outrun the defender trying to stop him on the break. Well done by Williams.
Now, here's Garland. The pass to Porter. Uncovered. And that one is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Carter Williams finds Augustine, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Now here's Ross. 17-point lead, their biggest. Augustine, no luck. And the Cavaliers with possession. Outside, Porter kicks it to Garland. And the shot goes down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here is Augustine. Now here's Ross. Augustine passes to Carter Williams. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give credit to how committed and intentional Carter Williams is in taking it to the hole. I mean, nobody's going to slow him down. That guy is determined.
And there's the call on James Ennis. That is his first foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Augustine. Pass to Garland. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ross passes to Carter Williams. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And Carter Williams is a long, tall guard, really uses his body well to earn those calls.
That free throw good from Carter Williams. Orlando making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ennis, and Fournier subbed in for Ross. And Cleveland with a change here too. Sexton's checked in. Now here's Sexton. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Nance kicks to Sexton.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining.
Trying to get open is Thompson. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 6.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's got 6. Isaac passes to Vucevic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And Porter, here we go. Yep, it counts.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
For 3, Fournier. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Porter, no luck. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Gordon. Isaac outside. For 3, Fournier. Nice D from Porter.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Sexton's shot is good.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Now here's Carter Williams. Bounce pass, Isaac. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Vucevic, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Cleveland.
You know, he was the 16th pick in the 2011 NBA draft, and Vucevic became an All-Star for the first time in 2019. Took him a while, but he got there.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Well, wide open look for Love. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Fournier, that's for 2. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so that's the end of the first half. Magic lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back with the third quarter of basketball following half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Evan Fournier was the man in the first. He had 9 points, 3 steals, and that's
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Evan Fournier.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw good, Sexton.
And that's one of those guys who just tends to live at the line. Sexton's working hard to improve his consistency there.
Left side, Gordon. It's good. Gordon's got his second basket of the game. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Garland, the pass to Drummond. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Passes to Vucevic. Back to Isaac. Gordon trying to break loose. And it's sent back by Drummond. To the inside. Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
There's the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac passes to Gordon. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Fultz has got his third basket of the night right there.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Basket good. Sexton's got 15 points.
And one thing we've seen with Sexton, he loves to play through contact. He has the frame to absorb it when he goes to the rim.
Inside and stolen by Sexton. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And it's Osman missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Fultz, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Vucevic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. And that one's good. Drummond.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Fultz. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
Reagan, New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. For the finish. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got his first 2 points.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set. So the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Here's Ennis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Porter. Aminu grabs the miss. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Bamba's running. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Magic leading by 9. And here is Carter-Williams. He's got 6. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Bamba. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Magic lead by 11.
Bamba's got crazy length and impressive height, obviously, at north of 7 feet. Helps him on that offensive board, but his tenacity, a big part of that, too.
Here's Thompson, pass to Windler. Garland with it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. Here's Garland. 6 points for him. 5 on the clock. And Nance kicks to Garland. They get it again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
The third quarter comes to a close. Orlando out in front. They're up by 9. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Thompson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. And Thompson kicks to Sexton. That 3 off the mark. Fournier with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Out left to the wing. Now Augustine. Back to Fournier. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one here. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Porter.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Augustine looking around. He kicks it to Fournier. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Sexton dishes to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And stolen by Fournier. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Pass to Fournier. Here is Ross. Augustine in the corner. Back to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Outside Porter. Drummond finds Sexton. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Orlando.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ross. And it's Fulton for Augustine. The putback, rebounded by Vucevic. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. They get it back.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Vucevic trying to get open. And the shot goes in from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 12.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Sexton for three. Offensive rebound.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Passes it to Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And there's the pass to Osman. The wide open look here for Garland. Good on the three-point shot.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Fultz looking around. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. And no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Osman. And the layup's good off the glass. Fultz with the ball. Outside Gordon. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And Gordon's eyebrows go up when he sees an opportunity to drop the hammer. This guy is a phenomenal athlete who throws it down with some major force.
Pass to Sexton. It's Drummond, high post. Left side, Love. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And Love once had a 30-30 game as a member of the Timberwolves. The guy is a force.
Takes the three. Garland, no good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a
Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Garland with it. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And, Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And that one's good, Williamson.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. Passes it to Garland. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Here's Holiday. It's deflected. Now here's Drummond. Pass to Osman. Love against Williamson. Love the pass to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. But they get it back. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Favors.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Sexton against Holiday. Osman kicks to Drummond, and he gets the whistle. 2, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now Garland, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer, and stolen by Williamson. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Gets sloppy with the ball around Zion. He has the quick, powerful swipe to turn you over.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Sexton. And the rejection by Favors. They get it back. And it's Drummond missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And that one's good by Favors. Favors has got his second bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Garland the pass to Osman, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Now Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Williamson outside. Here's Ingram. Garland with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
You love the pressure he's putting on them almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. The Pelicans also changing it up. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. It's tipped. Here's Ingram. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Sexton. Not going to go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Sinks the triple.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And using the quickness to his advantage there. Sexton getting some momentum behind him so he could put that one down.
Jackson down low, and there's the defensive 3-second call. New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight, and so he hits the technical free throw.
You talk about a player who steadily improved over the course of his career. That's J.J. Redick, maximizing his potential.
The three-pointer no good. That shot is off. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Now, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here is Garland. Nance outside. Thompson right side. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. There's the lob to Jackson. That one doesn't drop. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And Porter, here we go. Dishes it to Nance. The pass to Garland. Back to Nance. Porter in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pelicans leading by 12. Hart, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Garland with it. Jackson on him. Here's Thompson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
The unbelievable effort. Thompson, a dedicated warrior on the offensive glass.
Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Garland with it. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. The Pelicans also changing it up. Favors comes in for Okafor. And it's Nicolo Melli in for Hayes. Count that one. Favors has got 6 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Sexton kicks to Osman. To the paint, here's Thompson. Great D that time from Favors.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Here's Melli. Stolen away. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. They grab their own miss.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Pass to Holiday. The feed to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. From downtown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder. And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Kevin Love in for Nance.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
So as we conclude the first half,
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They are in control of this game, up by 18. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Derek Favors really having a great game.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low. 6 to shoot. Drummond in the post. He's covered by Favors. And it's Drummond missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Good work there as it goes. Ingram's got 6.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Garland the pass to Sexton. Passes it to Drummond. They get a hand on it. Ball with it. Guarded now by Sexton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's that rare combination of power and athleticism. Hard to stop Zion without fouling.
So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, beautiful move there by Sexton. Read the defender and has the body control to adjust.
To the left wing. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And stolen by Williamson. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. And it's ball in the corner. Porter against Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Lonzo Ball.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. To the inside, here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The powerful body of Thompson, easily able to absorb contact and finish.
Come to me.
Here's Hart, 6 points for him. He feeds it to Okafor. The 7-footer falls. Okafor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
On the wing, Nance. Pass to Windler. Down low. Here's Thompson. That one misses. Excellent D there from Okafor. Here's Ingram. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for Brandon Ingram.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's Garland, and the rejection by Jackson.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Thompson. Excellent D there from Okafor.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Here's Ingram, and Hart has it in the corner. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Redick comes in for Ingram. And it's Drew Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Dellavedova finds Thompson. Back to Dellavedova. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. The pass to Redick. And again, no good by New Orleans. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And stolen by Redick. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
To halt the run, and the rejection by Favors. Here's Windler. No points in the game yet for him. And up the floor again for New Orleans, running the court.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Derek Favors.
all the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans sitting pretty as the... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Zizic. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum. Then there's Bell. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Exum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And though Exum is thin, his height and wingspan make him tough to stop inside.
Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. The Pelicans shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Now here's Redick.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Alexander Walker passes to Williamson.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And the dunk by Williamson.
So fast in the open court, I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
Dellavedova kicks to Osman. Pass to Zizic. Back to Osman. He dishes it to Bell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Osman. Misses the layup.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And it's Williamson missing. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here.
You look at Jordan Bell and ask, how can he be more effective offensively? Right now, he's not a big-time scorer in the half-court set, so get him the ball in transition.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Moore with the steal. Got a piece of it. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. New Orleans moving the ball around. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Dellavedova, the pass to Osman. The dish to Bell. Back to Osman. Shot clock at 3. Bell trying to break loose, and it's Osman missing.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Zizic kicks to Osman. Pass to Exum. Over to the left wing. Osman, the pass to Zizic. Williamson against Bell. The kick out to Moore. Off target with his 3. One-on-one fast break. Bell's shot is good. Bell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great activity by Bell, showing some muscle and willing it home.
Here's Melly. Offline with his 3. And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zion Williamson.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
16 feet away, a nice shot by Melly.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. A free throw, good from Dellavedova.
Matthew Dellavedova.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth to the left side wing. Here's Alexander Walker to the middle. Now Okafor. No good from 18. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
Well, to steal a line from you, up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Here's Garland. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Here's Brooks following the score by Cleveland. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the foul against Cleveland. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The 5th overall pick back in 2011, Valanciunas has worked so hard to improve his entire game. I'll tell you, it's paid off, Kevin. He can impact a game in a lot of different ways.
Now, here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that
play. The Cavaliers on offense. Now, Garland. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Brooks outside. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Morant outside. The shot off that time, and Cleveland will come the other way. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Sexton's shot is good.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
They swipe it. And Garland with a clear pass to the basket.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Inside. There's Winslow. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Sexton. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude. Like how Morant just recognized the open man, and the ball is right there.
Now, here's Garland. Back to Sexton. Passes it to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And it's Drummond missing.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Winslow. Tries again. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Garland, the pass to Sexton. That shot, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now here's Drummond. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Love.
Oh, there was one
the price of admission. Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Sexton against Brooks. Sexton the pass to Osman. Back to Sexton. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Out to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton against Brooks. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Brooks. And that's now 7 points for Valanciunas. Outside, Sexton. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
There's Garland shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Garland. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Here's Windler. Dishes it to Garland. Feeds to Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Clark against Thompson. Stolen by Garland. Here's Porter, and Jones sends it back. And he recovers it. On the wing, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Clark. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers leading by 4. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Porter kicks to Thompson. Pass to Windler. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Now the pass to Clark. Here's Melton. Back to Clark. And the layup falls. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Sexton. 6 points for him. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton. Nicely done.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Here's Melton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Melton passes to Clark. Here's Melton. Porter with the steal. One-on-one here. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Porter with the steal. Jones against Sexton. And Thompson kicks to Nance. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Back to Thompson. The 7-footer falls.
And this guy, Tristan Thompson, understands how to score in the paint. Such nice touch right there.
Anderson dishes to Clark. Passes it to Gutteridge. Back to Clark. Pass to Gutteridge. Back to Clark. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Sexton against Jones. Now, here's Sexton. Defense right on him. And that one drops. Sexton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. Doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize. You know, 2 things happen there. Excellent coverage on the shot, and then finish the possession securing the boards.
Back to Porter. Launches a 3. Up again. And Drummond is right there. And so it's Cleveland enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was all about Cleveland as the game got going. They scorched the hardwood with an aggressive style that... And...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Morant passes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 to shoot, And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Just 3 to shoot. Morant. Brooks against Sexton. And the layup is good. Sexton's got 12.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage. And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
Here's Garland. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Drummond finds Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And it's Memphis on the break. Brooks has got the ball. That one's not going to go. Good D from Love.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Osman. And he gets the bucket. Osman's got his first points in this one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Brooks the pass to Morant. Brooks against Sexton. Winslow kicks to Brooks. Back to Winslow. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Brooks with it. Garland picks him up. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Here's Osman. Drummond. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Jackson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sexton's shot is good. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. And stolen by Sexton. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Out to the right wing. There's Garland. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
41 seconds left to play in the third. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the basket is good.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Windler. Lets it go from deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Here's Gutteridge. Anderson outside. He kicks to Jones. Here's Gutteridge. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nance and Johnson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Well, who says this isn't a contact sport? Larry Nance taking the initiative to draw the foul. Nice.
Larry Nance Jr. taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Nance. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Both free throws good from Nance.
What you respect about Larry Nance Jr. is his work ethic. This guy wants to keep getting better. He adds more and more elements to his game. He is such a fun player to watch.
Here's Melton. Jackson trying to break free. Melton's shot is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Now, here's Garland. Fires from deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anderson right side. Back to Jackson. And Anderson has it in the corner. Out to Morant. Anderson dishes to Morant. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. The Cavaliers leading by 19. Out to Nance. And the pass to Windler. On the wing, Porter. And he makes good on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Brooks. He feeds it to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Anderson passes to Jackson. The dish to Brooks. The shot misses. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Up top, Porter. Over to the wing. Here's Garland. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. And Nance kicks to Garland. Cleveland the rebound. Thompson passes to Garland. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Clark into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
1:57 left in the game. Passes it to Garland. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks with it. Right wing. The three from Morant. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 22. Windler the pass to Nance. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Justin Winslow in for Anderson.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Colin Sexton.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Sexton. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Pass to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Sexton against Morant. Kicks it to Brooks. Morant against Sexton. Here's Valanciunas. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas has the instincts, the size, and the smarts to go ahead and take advantage of those missed shots and create them into points.
Here's Sexton. The offensive rebound. Drummond. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Welcome to 2K Sports for a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Now, here's Sexton. The wide open look here for Garland. Misses the 3. Here's the break. Here's Fultz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
And finished off by Fultz.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steal.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Sexton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Fultz with the ball. Vucevic to the pass to Fultz. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Fultz. Up the floor. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Sexton kicks to Garland. A wide open look from Love. And Drummond is right there.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Chalk up 2 there.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Now, here's Sexton. To the paint. And Andre Drummond, the bucket on the assist by Sexton. Drummond's got his second bucket tonight.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
It's Fournier on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Love outside. Pass to Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The game now all time. Drummond's got 6.
And getting better at distributing in the pick and roll. Sexton wants to evolve more as a passer.
Back to Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Passes to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 3rd assist on the night. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Sexton against Fournier. Count the basket.
Fournier is somebody you can't allow to get comfortable. I mean, his jumper is cash moolah.
Outside, Sexton. The pass to Osman. Here's Garland. Good on the triple.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Orlando trailing here. Pass to Fournier. 26 seconds left in the first. Here's Fultz. Vucevic. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Outside, Sexton. Love outside. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Isaac. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
Man, I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Orlando?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So on the floor for Orlando, we've got DJ Augustine. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Bamba in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Porter, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Augustine up top. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Here's Windler. Carter Williams covering. It's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Garland, he's checked in for Andre Drummond.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Sublime concentration from Carter Williams, sensing the hit is coming and still knocking it down.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Magic have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And Terrence Ross, the wing from Washington, signed a 4-year deal with the Magic in 2019. The team loves what he brings as a 3-and-D type of player. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the middle, stolen by Thompson. And here we go, Cavaliers running again. Got a hand on it.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Nance, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Greg, with Ross, he's finally found his role. He's also a great finisher at the rim.
You know, he seemed lost early in his career with Toronto, but he has found a home with Orlando and is playing his best basketball, knows what's expected of him, and how he can help contribute to wins.
Stolen by Garland. And here we go. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And looking at Nance, not a big-time scorer in the half-court set, so the best way to get him involved offensively is to get him out in space.
Magic moving the ball around. Augustine in the corner. Here's Ennis. Missed inside. The Cavaliers leading by 9. And Porter, here we go. That one falls. Porter's got 6 points.
just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Back to Augustine. They need this. He lays it in. Augustine's got his first bucket of the night.
Guys, Augustine's so good at staying under control on these difficult finishes. Great focus from the veteran.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. Thompson up top. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nance dishes to Garland, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside, Sexton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Count that one from Isaac.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
And Love's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Sexton the pass to Porter. Sexton against Fultz. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
And here's Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
And so we conclude. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to It was Andre Drummond who got hot in the first. He had 10 points, 4 rebounds. Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Tries again. Osman kicks to Love. Sexton for 3. Tips it. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the lead up to 12 now for Cleveland.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Fournier passes to Fultz. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist by Love. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Right side, Gordon. Fournier finds Fultz. Back to Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. Fournier's shot is off.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
And the Magic making a change here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Outside, Sexton. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Thompson outside. It's Drummond, high post. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 14 feet away. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Drummond's got 16.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Ross on the wing. Got a piece of it. Bamba lays it up and banks it in. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
To the inside. And that one's good. Drummond. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Augustine dishes to Gordon. Ennis kicks to Augustine. Ross on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bamba. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. Drummond passes to Sexton. Kicks to Porter. Beyond the arc. That shot off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Ennis dishes to Ross. Over Porter. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Andre Drummond has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Isaac and Vucevic down low. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Carter Williams in at the 1. Garland kicks to Osman. Porter in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Ross for three. Orlando getting another chance here. Pass to Fournier. Over in the corner, Isaac. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Passes it to Porter. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Osman. Here's Love. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint. Establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Osman. No good on the three. The Magic trail by 21. Here's Fournier. And that one, good.
And it's hard to deal with Fournier if you're defending him. I mean, he makes good decisions, whether he's passing or shooting the ball. And that makes him hard to guard.
Porter kicks to Love. There's the pass to Garland. And here's Nance. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6. There's the dish to Love. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Carter Williams. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. That one goes in.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, Garland. From deep. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 17-point game. Osman, the pass to Love. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The son of an NBA player, Love grew up learning all those tricks to draw fouls.
For the Cavaliers, Drummond comes in for Nance, and it's Sexton in for Kevin Porter. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Michael Carter Williams. Outside Fournier. Launches a three. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. The Cavaliers leading by 19. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Sexton. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Fultz. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Zizic has checked in for Andre Drummond. Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Outside, Sexton. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Drummond.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Dellavedova dishes to Sexton. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Sexton with it from deep three-point range. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had